G'day everyone, welcome to another edition of Chris Franken's Music Crush. Just a quick one today. I'm just talking about one of my favourite albums of the year so far. I've got about 4 or 5 of them up that are right up the front. I listen to a lot of new releases every year. At the moment, my list that I save into the folder of albums that I've loved so far this year, I've got 110 albums saved into that folder. Probably listened to a little over 160, 170 new releases so far this year. And what I'm going to show today is one of them that's definitely right up near the top, one of my favourites so far. And I can actually talk about it because it's taken quite a long time to get any of the physicals that I've ordered. So yeah, I've got this one now, so I can talk about it a little bit more in depth. And I'm talking about the brand new album by the Swedish band Paranorm. They're a technical thrash metal band. Progressive thrash metal might be another term as well, because it's not just all purely technical. It is quite progressive at times. Quite a few of the songs are lengthy. What do we got? We got 2 songs that are, well, there's one song that's over 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes. You've got another song that's nearly 9 minutes, and a few that are sort of 5 and 6 minutes above. So, and then even the last song is nearly 8 minutes. So, they do stretch it out. They do explore a few different things in their songs. It's definitely thrash, but at times when the songs stretch out and get progressive, they almost take on a progressive death metal sound in some of the ways, a little bit like Atheist, I guess you might say. Almost a cross between, and I don't really like saying for fans of, but I think I might have to in this case. They're like a cross between Voivod, Atheist, and Vector, is probably the best way to describe it. I absolutely love this album. I've always been a big fan of thrash that's a little bit more technical and a bit more progressive, which is pretty clear, seeing as Voivod is one of my favourite bands of all time. And bands like Cyclone Temple and Toxic as well. And yeah, this band is really, really good. I was blown away when I got a chance to hear some of this, so I pre-ordered it, and here it is. So yeah, they've had a couple of EPs before this one, but this is their debut album from Sweden. They are. So we got there they are there, 4-piece band. You probably read the names off there. 2 on guitars, drum and bass, and the lead vocalist on guitars as well. So good, really, really fantastic band. If you look at the back there, so I love the cover. The artwork is just fantastic. And it does give you an idea of what you're going to hear on this. It really does sum it up. It really does. It lets you know that it's definitely thrash. It's definitely heavy. It's a heavy thrash album for sure. But you can also see that there's some sort of sci-fi and some different elements to it that'll let you believe that we're going to explore different things on this album. Some of my favourite tracks on this, Edge of the Horizon is probably my favourite song on here, over 9 minutes long, brilliant. Cannibal has a really weird, really different sounding riff to start off with, but I really love it, but it's really quite weird and interesting. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that before. And then it gets into the real sort of classic sounding thrash riff through. The title track is a big sort of epic song. That's 9 minutes long. Big epic progressive thrash song. Nice big long instrumental middle section. Desolate Worlds is almost a bit of a new wave of British heavy metal sound, certainly as far as the gallop goes and the guitars. There really is a little bit of a peace of mind, Power Slave sort of feel about it. And it's just a great album. I love this. This comes out on Redefining Darkness Records. So yeah, this is one of my absolute favourite albums early on so far. And as I get the physicals of some of those other ones that are near the top of my list, I'll show, and always continuing to let you know about the new releases that have come out each week that I love. And as I say, I do listen to a lot of new releases every week. And I have a system where the albums that I love, I save that into a folder, and then I can revisit them during the year and work out which ones are still making the cut and which ones aren't. And then I give my top 100 around Christmas, near the end, or just after Christmas at the end of the year. So look, that's Paranorm and their brand new album, Empyrean. I think that's how you say it. I love this album. I highly recommend it. Fantastic progressive thrash, technical thrash. It just sounds different. It's there is always a lot of thrash albums that come out every year, and this one just sounds a little bit different, and it's really fresh, and it's a new band with a new take on thrash, progressive thrash, and just an absolutely fantastic album. Love it to bits. So there we go, just a quick one today. Just want to show and highlight that album that I love very much, and thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you very soon.